Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Fire escape engineers here, 866-649-0333. This is the inspector's summary video. We are over here at New Brunswick, 19 Union Street, and we are on fire escape D1. We have the following. Let me go through this. This is pre-existing non-conforming. This must be structurally sound and painted. This is a preload test evaluation. This is a pass-fail video. And this is the inspector summary video. Let's get started on the first components. We have a railing. The railing is, the top is inch by inch angle. And you have a series of different posts. The corner posts are 2.5 by, let's say 2 by 2 angle. Over here you have a 1 by 2 angle, and you have this anchor that this piece ends here, so that's just for the railing. And then you have slats. The slats are 2 inches by 1/4 inch, and then your cage is 2.5 by 2 angle, and then you've got 2 brackets. The brackets are 2 by 2. That's the hypotenuse and the piece that comes up. And then it's hard to ascertain what this is. I don't see any anchor bolts. So I imagine it goes into the building itself, but that needs to be looked at further. We do have extreme rust jacking on the bracket itself. You can see here, that's kind of part of the bracket. It's rusting right through. There's extreme rust and rust jacking. The bracket is welded, and the welds also have rust jacking, so we don't know the quality of that weld. On the railing, we do have an intermediary that's 1.5 inches flat that acts. You got 2 intermediaries, and you can see, like here, this just shows you the effect of the rust back here. This is completely rotted through. This section here is in really, really bad shape. Extreme rust and rust jacking. And we need to proceed down for me to show you just how bad this is. And it'll become real evident when we look right here. You can see that that's rusted right through. You can see the cancer right through it. That's in really, really bad shape. And this will really show you when you look at it here. Look at that. Looks like a layer cake. It is so delaminated. It's pushing up. This all needs a lot of work. And you can just see on the tip of this bracket the rust jacking on it. It's all pitted. It definitely needs a lot of work. Oh, let me just show you this connection for the stringer. The bolt is completely gone. It's completely fallen off on both sides. Maybe somebody attempted to weld, but this is in really not very good shape at all. And then we have these, give you a shot here. You can see the rust and the rust jacking in there, where the tread meets the stringer. Stringer is 8 inches flat, 3/8 thick. You have pre-manufactured treads. Looks like we're about 18 inches on those treads. On this railing you have 3/4 inch solid for the top rail, middle rail, and the post going down, and then they're welded into this post here. That post is a 2x2, and that's bolted in, you can see right into the building here. So let me keep coming down. Let me just give you a shot here. You can see rust and rust jacking. And again, let me just get under here so you can see there's the bolts. Bolts aren't in that bad a shape, but all this needs work. Okay, so we come down. There's a bit of a strange cadence here. You go from a smaller step to kind of one large step, and then you have this connection here, and then it all runs along the roof. I don't know. Let me see what I can get this way. Okay, now we're on the next platform, and that's a little bit different. Here we have balustrades that are 1/2 inch diameter solid. You have the same configuration for the, actually even the cage is a little different. It's a 2 inch by inch angle that the balustrades go into on the bottom, and they look like they're about 4 inches apart. Then you've got a 1.5 by 1.5 angle on top for the top rail, and then we have this, it's like a catch here. It bends around, and that prevents you from falling back off the ladder. We have a little splice here. It's a splice plate with bolts. Well, it functions. It might have at one point connected to something else, but we have that splice plate there. And then, oh, this protector is welded in. And then we have the small platform. It's about 3 by 3. Again, extreme rust jacking. Look at this in here. You can see that. Look at that. So it needs a lot of work. These brackets are in bad shape. They haven't been serviced at all. No painting. And just on the ladder, it does punch through. You can see right here. And it comes up about 4 feet. So you have a nice area to step out onto this ladder. Okay, I'm going to stop the video and go down and continue from the bottom. Okay, I just want to video this so you can see there is a through bolt, and there is some, it looks like there's some wood that needs some fixing there. And then I'm just going to go real slow here. I'm kind of in an awkward position because I am on a ladder. Okay, so let's stop that there. This is the anchor bolts for the first platform, and look at here. You can see the extreme rust jacking there. It's delaminated, it's all falling apart. Okay, let me stop this. Okay, so now we're on the bottom, and there is some rotting of the wood here. You can see it. So I just want to include that in the video. Okay, this is fire escape engineers.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.